Welcome everybody, first ever Bender's Comedy Night. I'm going to be your host tonight, Tony. I'm not an actual comedian or anything, but I decided to put this on to torment two of my friends.
Oh, you lost the bet.
They lost the bet. I think it's going to be a pretty good time. So I want to thank everybody for coming out. This place is packed, like way more packed than I even want it to be. Like, seriously, about 100 people need to leave before this motherfucker falls. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. My name's Tony. I've been in Riverbend for about 5 years. I love this place. I just turned 40, and I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm way more out of shape than a 40-year-old should be. And I always have my suspicions because I own lots of mirrors. And when I see myself from the side, I want to vomit. But from the front, I'm fine. I was having back pain, and I went into my doctor's office, and I told him, and he thought I was basically like just every white person that walks in there and wanted to get pills. So he wrote me a prescription, and I looked at it, and I thought, cool, I'm going to get to party this weekend, and it said sit-ups on it. So I fired that doctor, and I've been protesting sit-ups ever since. I'm not going to do it. What really sealed the deal on knowing I was out of shape was going on that fucking Whibbit. Oh my God. I don't know if any other out-of-shape 40-year-olds have been on it. Well, I know they have because I see them out there, mainly in the water around it. But I went out there, I took my 8-year-old out there, and you know, as a 40-year-old man, your goal in life is to make sure your 8-year-old never beats you at anything. But the problem is that Whibbit's designed for an 8-year-old boy. He floats across that thing like it's not even there. He might as well be walking on the sidewalk. I'm going on the thing, it's folding over. I think I tipped one all the way sideways. It's just too much. And I realized I was out of shape because when I fell in for like the 15th time, I just sank. Like I don't even float anymore. But what really made me know that I was completely out of shape was the next 3 days after the Whibbit. Man, I went to the emergency room. I thought I was terminal. I didn't even know what to do. I called into work and I own my own business. It's ridiculous. I've been married for 20 of my 40 years. That's half my life. That's a long time. And like, I'm assuming all other married couples, 20 years of banging the same person just, it's so repetitive, you know? I mean, I assume it's like everybody else. It's, you know, missionary in the dark, sheet between you, glory hole cutting the sheet. I don't know what else to do. Like I'm not that adventurous. And the thought of getting divorced and being with somebody new, there's no way I could ever do it. I just couldn't imagine getting naked in front of another person ever again. Like that time's past. That was like 32-year-old me. 40-year-old me, just no way. No way. You know, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't have a good enough dick to get in front of somebody else naked. It's pathetic, man. If they were trophy hunting, they would throw mine back and give it another year. I mean, when you're only packing about 8 1/8 inches, not that I've ever measured it, it's just not enough. So I also got an 8-year-old boy. His name's Chase. He's a good kid. He goes to a really good school, but not. They try to treat it like a private school, but it's a public school. And they ask him every day when he gets to school, "Do you feel safe?" And of course, he says, yeah, man, he comes from a great family. We take care of him. He has everything he ever wanted. He doesn't have to eat his vegetables every night. He just basically does whatever he wants. When I was a kid, no kid was safe, ever. Not for a minute. So now I find myself, walking by him, sitting on the couch reading a book. I gotta smack it to the floor. I caught him in a hallway the other day. I shoulder checked him into the wall. Just get up in his face, and I'm like, what the fuck you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So I think it worked though, because now he does all his chores, calls me sir, and I kind of like that. I'm gonna bring you out one of my friends. He's an aspiring comedian. I feel like he's gonna bring you guys 15 minutes of straight thunder. His name's Chris CZ, and he brought his own clothes.
Hey, everybody, hey! How's it sound out there? Everyone sound good? Sounds good? Is it good? Does it sound as good as I look? Is it better when I yell into the mic like this? All right, so everyone out there, be quiet and listen to me, all right? It's my 15 minutes of fame. I've never really performed in front of people before. I've performed, ask my wife, it was the best 2 minutes of her life. So I figure if I can make this go about 13 good minutes, that'll be my 15 minutes of fame. Never really done this, so here we go with the note card already, huh? Oh, I don't know if you guys you're welcome about that free drink hour we had. Oh shit, did we not put that on the flyer? Oh, that's too bad, that was before the show, free drinks are over. But yeah, Tony dressed me up like this. I am Black Gallagher from Dave Chappelle, dressed as White Gallagher. I guess the queer guy had an eye for me. I don't know. But this isn't my first time at Riverbend. We've actually been up here before. And we set up our camp, and we had a tent going, and we drank all night long. My wife and I got pretty drunk, and I don't know if you've ever set up a tent in the middle of the dark when drunk, but it didn't go so well. She had fallen into it a couple times. It took about 3 hours to set the thing up. But once we got it set up, I got her tucked in there. I went out drinking for a little bit longer, came back. When it was my time to go to bed, stumbled in, found my way, and I got tucked in and my feet were wet. And I didn't quite understand why at first. I looked around to see if there was like a cup or a Gatorade that had spilled, but that wasn't it. Turns out, found out in the morning, she had scooted over to the end of the tent and peed. And it just had drizzled down to the bottom of the tent. And I spent the whole night with my feet just soaking in it. So yeah, we were supposed to have breakfast in the morning, but yeah, we didn't stick around much. We left right away. Do you guys like drinking? All right, I'm just trying to get loose here. So I get these guys, we're drinking all night. One of the guys wants to go to bed, so I said, go upstairs, go to bed. Use one of the rooms. I go back at the end of the night to my bed, and there's another man in there. And he is in my bed, because he didn't know. He was so drunk, he just thought he was at his own house. I try to wake him up to get out of my bed, and you know what he does is try to fight me. He damn near pushed me out of my bed. No, get the hell out of here. So yeah, and we just do stupid things when we drink, that's clear, But me and my wife, we do fun things also. We had this apartment in the city. We used to go out at night. It would get boring because you go to the same bars. It's a guy from Milwaukee. You go into the bar in Milwaukee and you do Milwaukee things, right? But we wanted to see what else other people in Milwaukee did, so we pretended we were from Chicago that night. So we spent the night out in town, walking from hotel bars to hotel bars, acting like we're from Chicago, asking people what's good to do in Milwaukee. we go out all night with this couple. They're drinking. Oh, you got to see this place. You got to see this place. So we end up going out with them all night. They had such a good time with us Chicagoans that they invited us back to their apartment for a nightcap. Have a drink, hang out. We're walking down the street, and wouldn't you know it, they live in the Blackstone apartments. We lived in the Blackstone apartments. We let them into the apartment. It was quite absurd. They didn't believe we were from Chicago anymore. But that's the thing, you know, when you live in the city, you got the lobby area, and you got to get into your apartment from the lobby area, and you got all your stuff, and there's somebody behind you, but you don't know them really, but they want to get in with your key. Like, you get in, let them in. There's only two outcomes there. One, they're going to rob the place blind. Two, you're a jackass because you slam the door behind them and make them get out their own key while they're carrying all their shit. So yeah, that's apartment in the city. We went out one night, pretended to be, we were sitting outside of this bar. I'm outside smoking a cigarette. This is when you used to be able to smoke cigarettes right outside the door, like right after they kicked us smokers out of the bars smoking. They have us sitting outside the bar, we were smoking cigarettes, not 20 feet away, just outside the door, and these group of people came up to me and gave me their IDs. So I looked at them, and I looked back at the people. And I looked back at their IDs. I looked back at them, I gave it to them, and did a little head nod, and they went inside the bar. So the people behind them saw that, and they sure enough gave me their IDs. Took a look, looked at them, looked down, gave him a head shake, put him in the bar. The bouncer comes out. He's like, hey man, one of these guys said that you were checking IDs out here. You can't check IDs outside the bar. I'm like, I didn't do anything. He just gave me his ID, I looked at it, gave him a head nod, threw him inside the bar. He's like, you can't. That's pretty funny, man, but you gotta stop doing that outside our bar. Let's see here, oh, we went out for St. Patty's Day one time, downtown. And we were drunk riding the bus home at like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, because the bus runs 24 hours. And there's this guy on there. I'm eating Sills Donuts. They got a lot of cinnamon and sugar down at the bottom. Okay, so I dare the guy to snort the cinnamon and sugar inside the bag of donuts. So he proceeded to pull out his teeth as a 20-year-old man. And I immediately took my $20 out and gave it to the guy because I knew for sure once those teeth came out, he was going to be able to snort this candy. He snorted the whole damn thing. So this is great. I have no idea how long it's been. It's supposed to be 15 minutes, but I'm going to keep rolling along. Y'all are being really nice to me. I'll tell you what, you are being really good. So, all right, I'll take it. Come on, more. All right, so a lot of times, like, we are obsessed with our phones, right? Whenever my wife is on her phone, I can ask her anything, and the answer will always be yes, whatever. Leave me alone. So when I wanted to do things like start a podcast, 3dimesreviews.com with my friends, I asked my wife, hey, while she was flicking through TikTok, checking out booty dances or whatever the new 8-year-old booger craze is. Hey, honey, can I go out with the boys on Saturday? Sure, whatever. Leave me the fuck alone. I can't keep ripping on my wife. I got another one about the wife. I'm going to leave that one alone. But we are looking for a rental home, like a cabin, like what you guys got up here. This place is great. Like, you're lucky to be here. You guys are lucky to have people who let you be here, or you made yourself be here. We're looking for a place kind of like this. Don't judge me. It's not going to have wheels, and it might have a basement, though. So don't judge me. Don't judge me.
He's judging.
But, anybody got any kids? Huh? Do we love our kids? My dad's actually here. He surprised me. My kid is hilarious. I got one kid. Remember those 2 minutes before the beginning of the show here? My kid came home one day, she's 5, from 4K school with $1 in her shoe. First time dad, I'm supposed to figure out what the hell to say when my kid comes home with a crumpled whole $1 in her shoe. I started asking her where she got it from and I stopped because I wasn't sure I wanted to hear the answer. I mean, these kids are growing up fast. She's 5, she's already had like 3 boyfriends at one time. Yeah, you had to tell her, she had to go back to school and tell these boys that she can't have boyfriends. Her mom and dad said they can't do it. But the kids say silly things. We were up north a couple weekends ago. My daughter's running around the field playing with all the other kids. She comes running back to the cabin. She goes, Dad, I had a liquid fart. I need you to change my underpants. I gotta go play. Like, she didn't care. Like, you guys are laughing, but let's be real. I'm gonna tell my shark story. I think the only reason I want to tell it is because when I wrote it down and I said shark story to myself, I thought it was pretty funny. Like, it's like a short story, but it's a shark story. Anyways, it happened in high school. I was on my way to the football game at the high school, and I had been out with the cool kids, smoked a little weed, got too stoned, shit my pants. So then I had to take myself into the high school football game with shit in my pants. I constantly was sitting there looking like, does anyone think it's me that smells like shit? Or is it just me that thinks it's me that smells like shit? We were spending a lot of time at home, and when you're at home during that time that we all stayed at home, we don't really look back. I had been drinking after work one day. I went up, had a couple drinks. Apparently I made them a little strong. We were all a little stressed out. So I made the drink a little strong, apparently. I'm putting my kid to bed. She's like, Daddy, you smell like sanitizer. Because she called it sanitizer, not hand sanitizer, but she was wondering why I was drinking this shit. She's like, is that going to keep the germs away, Dad? You just drink the hand sanitizer? What's the deal with the bar bathroom? These bars make a lot of money, and their bathrooms look like they're in third world countries. Why is that? Like, I have been in bathrooms that are so bad, they don't even have doors, they don't got dividers between the urinals. I've ordered rum and cokes from the shitter before in some of these places. Hey, Jenny, let me get another one, huh? You walk in a bathroom, there's 3 urinals. Is there, though? Because I'm pretty sure there's only 1 urinal or 2 urinals, depending on where you stand. Does that make sense? Maybe not for some of you. Maybe you guys are some of those guys that are dick in the hand talkers. Like, you girls might not understand this, but guys don't talk to each other much, or when they're like out and about, we're all hitting on girls or maybe talking sports, right? But as soon as you get into a bathroom with another man, he wants to talk to you with his dick in his hand. I don't understand it. They will tell you their life story. Like, I can't believe Janice again with this. I just can't take it anymore. I don't understand why we do that. We do. So we went one time, me and my wife, we were in Madison. She wanted to go out dancing. There's not a lot of places to go dancing, so we went to a gay bar, right? Because the gay bars got music. Do anybody go to gay bars? Anybody? Go dancing? Have a good time? Be like you're there with yourself? Make sure no one sees you. Realize if they see you there, they were there too, though. So, but I went into the bar. I ended up using the girls' bathroom the whole time. I didn't even know it. I had no idea. All right, I'm on the back side of the card, so don't worry. It's almost over. All right, here we are. So I go to a party at this. We hang out with a lot of lesbians, actually, and I go to this party. It's all girls there. And I go to use the bathroom. And now, guys, we always get blamed for peeing on the seat. But when you go to the bathroom at all girls there, they know it's you. So you better be careful. So why are people always late for work? I don't get it. Like, you can't get there. Like, in order for you to tell me that I'm the boss of a wholesaler, and we got people, they come in late. In order for them to tell me they were late, I would have had to got there before them, right? They're like, it was traffic, dude. The traffic was terrible. I was like, oh, good thing I took my helicopter into work today. Or if they call in sick, when these people call in sick, what is that, my timer, Tony? Get the fuck off stage? You gonna blow me with a hose? Huh? All right. He came out to tell me I'm good. I've lost my stride. I'm not good anymore. Where was I? Oh yeah, the fucking people call in sick to work, right? When they call in sick, they always got this excuse like my car won't start. I ain't got my keys. My 2-year-old took my keys. What the fuck? What is that? My 2-year-old took my keys. How do you get through life when that's your reason? And then I offer to pick them up, and they start really freaking out. Well, I'll give you a ride, buddy. I'll come pick you up. Well, they start sweating like a guy on the electric chair, trying to think of excuses to get out of the damn thing. All right, and then I had this guy, I had to let him go. It wasn't the only reason, but it was a symptom of the reasons I had to let him go. So like a week into him starting there, I start to notice little shit stains on the seat, on the toilet. There's only 6 of us in the office, so it's one of us, right? So first time I just kind of like cleaned it up, washed my hands, did the thing like, oh, someone got a little poop on the seat, no big deal. But then the next day, there's like a lot of poop on the seat. Like not only just on the seat, but like on the chair, the thing behind it. There's shit stains in the bowl. The thing's not even fully flushed. It was terrible. So I go on vacation because like I don't want to handle this shit, right? So I took a day off. It turns out the squad had a team meeting. They all told the guy like, you gotta, just make sure you flush a little bit better and, don't put poop on the seat. But then I've decided, this is like a week goes by, I decided this guy's not going to work out, and I end up hearing a story. He went to one of the customers' place and also just destroyed their bathroom. And not like their bathroom they normally let people use in the warehouse, the like showroom bathroom. All right, I'm going to wrap this one up pretty quick here, but I got one more. You ever gone into the bathroom and forgot your phone? Like, isn't that crazy that we don't even know what to do with ourselves? We're sitting there and you're like, oh no, I've already let some poop out and I don't have my phone. What am I going to do? So you start looking through the cabinets like there's an old episode or an old Road Track and Trail in there or something. Maybe a Guns and Ammo from 1987 you can flip through that you thought you may have left in there. But no, you resort to shampoo. So you start reading the back of the shampoo bottle and you're like, parabens? I don't want any parabens. Good thing there's no parabens in here. Why is there... Does anyone remember parabens being a problem in your soaps? But now the soaps, they're so healthy. My wife's got this shampoo. It's gluten-free. It's made with rice. Why? The shit she's putting in her hair is healthier than the shit we're putting in our bodies each night. Like the healthiest thing she does is condition. It's terrible. But so you decide, all right, no, I'm gonna go get my phone. So you like give it a wipe. You're like, well, that didn't work. You wipe again. You look. And you all look at your poop when you wipe. You know you look. I know you look. You know you look. You wipe again. No dice. And you end up in this loop of infinity where you're like just finishing the dump one wipe at a time. And you gotta flush. So you flush it down. That doesn't work. You get up, you're like, fuck it. I need my phone. You go get it. You realize you don't really need to poop, but then a little bit later your butthole starts to itch. So you gotta go back in there again and get to the wiping thing. But now you're really going at it, so you stick your finger in your butthole a little and it breaks through the paper. and you get poop on your finger, you think? And you know, there's only one way to know if you got poop on your finger. You smell it. You know you smell it. Even if you're gonna go wash and you're all done, you're still like, is there poop? Poop. There's poop on my finger. All right, I think that's all I got. I am Black Gallagher, dressed as White Gallagher. I gotta go, I got warrants.
Give it up for Chris.
I gotta go through here.
What a great guy. I met him on Farmers Only about a year ago, and it's changed my life. But the next guy coming to stage, this next guy, national headliner, amazing comedian. Some call him the White Kevin Hart. My friend, my hero, Little Jay.
First off, Chris, it was 15 fucking minutes, not 20. This is what cooled me down back there. Right, oh, that was cold. My nipples are hard, so hold on. It's my iPad. I'm gonna turn you on a bit. So, how's everyone doing? Boxing 6, come on! Just keep doing that for like 10 more minutes. Come on. Boxing 6. 10 more minutes. Keep it going. See, someone's helping me out there. I got like 10 more minutes to go. So, I consider myself a smart man. A lot smarter than my fucking friends. You know where you are. You're out there somewhere. But there's one thing I cannot do. I can't spell. Like if you asked me to spell liquor to save my mom's life, like if someone had a gun to my mom's head and said, motherfucker, spell liquor. I'm gonna shoot your mom in the face. I would look at my mom. Mom, I love you. She'd be over there crying. You finished high school. Mom, I love you with all my heart. Quit stalling, motherfucker! All right. Oh, Jesus, my balls. Liquor. L-I-Q. Fuck. Liquor. Is there an E in there? Liquor. Damn it. Come on, Matt. Give me another word. One more word. For the love of God. Save my mom's life. One more word. Chauffeur? Fuck. Mississippi? Alright. M-I-S-S. I-S-S. There's like 12 S's in there. Fuck. Alright, man. One more word. For the love of God. One more word. Island? Alright, island. I-L-A-N-D. I hear my mom scream, "There's an S in there, you idiot!" Yeah! What? Where? Did he say islands? Oh. My mom's gone now, so. But I still have boys. I have three kids. Got 3 boys. Beautiful boys. And boys that come with their own set of little issues. Who's got boys out there? Give me a screen. Not many boy people here. Jesus Christ, 5 boys. So, you know, it generally takes longer boys to learn how to walk, how to talk, how to potty, all that shit. There's nothing worse than a kid that already speaks English. Shit, this sucks. Oh, that's fucked up. So there's nothing worse when the kid talks and you're changing his diaper. Because there's nothing more insulting than changing another human being's diaper. Fucking Christ. This sucks so bad. Alright, I'm going to the next part. Next one. This story is just done. Oh man, I hate my life. Yeah, all right, so kids make it hard a lot of places. It's hard to get fucking laid. I never get laid. But finally, a couple weeks ago, we had sex. It was my birthday. My wife's like, all right, fine, go ahead. I don't need her to be into it. I just need her to be there because it's lonely doing it by yourself all the time. But that's always the fight between us. It's like, she's like, I don't wanna. You don't have to fucking want it. You just gotta be there. And then we're getting into it. And somehow I'm working for her again. It's no more fuck for me, it's fuck for her. Oh, shit. So last time, I get a fucking drink. God damn it. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is harder than it looks, guys. It's harder than it looks. I was sweating back there like for like an hour. Jesus Christ. This sucks so bad. This is terrible. So when you're trying to have sex, or you're trying not to come, I should say, for your woman, someone's out there, you have to have a man, he has to have disturbing, weird, fucked up thoughts in his head. Try to hold that shit in. Oh, Jesus. Let's go to the next story. This fucking story just ruined. This is terrible. It's the fucking sweat in the jacket, I think. No, Mom. That's my mom saying that, too. All right. Here's my last story. Oh, my God. That's it.
Hey, how about that Truly? Truly, you can be amazing.
So I am absolutely terrified of spiders. All right. First off, I mean, no one likes them. First off, they're ugly as shit. They're fast as shit. They got fucking... Some have hairs on their body? Come on. So there's 2 ways I kill spiders in my house. I vacuum them up, wait for them to suffocate, or I scream for my wife. Tracy! Spider! Hurry, it's getting away! Never, ever do I want to get in within a couple inches of a fucking spider. No. Oh my God, this is terrible. So imagine, you're in your living room. There's a spider. He's standing from the ceiling while you're relaxing watching a movie. It's terrifying. This is it. I fucked this all up. You guys, just give me a box screen. Come on. Just land it here. I'm on it. Fucking 15 minutes, Tony. I can't do this. Just tell Chris to come back up here.
All right, everybody, give it up for what Jay did. He tried. This is really hard, especially if you've never done it before.